When you go out and you want to do the responsible thing and get home safe, there shouldn't have to be any concern about who's getting you home safely.
Saturday night for one Winnipeg couple began as a fun night out with friends, but by the end turned into a terrifying experience when they were picked up by an Uber driver.
We were confined against our will in a car until we provided something to who was in control.
George Oralo is heading home from Corridon Avenue in Winnipeg when he claims as soon as he and his partner stepped into their Uber ride, something was off.
Well, the first red flag that we got in the car, because I've taken Uber for years, and instead of a greeting, the Uber driver asked me, "Do you agree to a $17 charge on your credit card for the fare?" Which puzzled me because I know in the Uber app it was only under $10.
Oralo says their ride was short, but it was what happened at the end of the trip that made him anxious.
When we arrived at home, I went to unlock the door and the door was locked. So I tried to fumble with the lock and the windows to open the door. And at this point, I felt that the Uber driver demanded a 5-star rating. I didn't think he was serious until I actually gave him the 5-star rating, and that's when he actually unlocked the door for us to exit. I began to realize that he was serious when I tried to open the door a few times until I gave him the 5-star review. That's when I heard the click and we were able to exit. I could tell my partner was a little bit unsettled and could see what was going on. I could tell that she was nervous and very uncomfortable. And after having a conversation, as soon as we exited the vehicle, she looked at me and said, "I feel unsafe."
Uber's requirements for drivers to operate in Winnipeg include a safety screen, which includes a criminal record check every year. Uber says safety measures include GPS tracking for all trips, location and trip sharing for riders, and an audio recording feature that stays locked unless someone, a rider or a driver, reports a safety incident. But Oralo says none of these safety measures helped him or his partner.
Makes me really wonder if I will ever take an Uber or a rideshare company again.
Less than 30 minutes after City News shared information about Oralo and his Uber driver with the company's safety communications team, Oralo received a full refund for his trip. Uber said in a statement Oralo's experience is concerning and it takes reports like this seriously. It says Uber has investigated the matter and taken appropriate action. In Winnipeg, Joanne Roberts, City News.